I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? The demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. 僕の未来は誰にもわからない。皆は僕をダメなやつと思う。鏡を見つめる僕を見下げているけど中には大きな力希望がある。 Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape. No one understood the world that I was making. Look me in the face and tell me I was faking. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? And welcome into the stream. Why is my thing not changing to webcam? Literally not letting me. Give me 2 seconds to figure this out. Uh, hey, there we go. Figured it out, I think. Hi, everybody. How's it going? And welcome in. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. I know I am. Today has been quite an enjoyable, semi-relaxing day. That's been nice. How's all of you guys doing? How's life? Hi, Ren. Hi, Kim. Hi, Harm. Before we even I did change. I fully changed. I put makeup on, which is also why I was late, because you hung up on the call and I was like, I'm gonna change for stream. And I didn't know what I want to do, but yeah, this is what we got going. I don't know. This is what I felt like. So why not, right? Makeup on point. I am glad you think so. Before we can even get into anything, I am going to replay this from 5 hours ago when I was still offline. Also, hi XB, aloha to you as well.
Bert86 cheered 346 biddies. Cheer 346 round number now. Problem solved.
Thank you, Bert, for deciding to give me cheers and getting yourself to 5,000 biddies this week. While we're on a fucking call together, that's fucking great. That was something. But yes, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. I also want to do fix here, because I have the recent events currently from a different doc that was my computer. Sorry. Custom doc. Why? Think that worked? Okay. That work? Yay! It did work. Perfect. But yes, how's everybody doing? How's chat? We are trying a new thing, and I have this timer right here that's for the subathon. Right now, I believe it's running. I think it is. And I think it's working. But I don't know. I think that's working. But yeah, I have that currently running because I am trying to figure out just overall if that's gonna do anything. Because that is the one I am using for the subathon. And before the subathon, I'm really hoping I can try and figure it out. So we'll see. That's just there. I'll figure out how to test it eventually. Cool. We are playing Satisfactory today, which is game that I got gifted by Luca. Thank you, Luca, for the game. And I have not played it yet. At all. I opened it today just to check that it works. Figured out very quickly that it was insanely loud and would not let me open options for a good while. So thankfully I did open that and figure that out, and that got all sorted out. But I am super fucking excited. It should be a fun time. I have never played the game. I have never really watched many people play the game, so I don't know what to expect. So if anyone in chat knows this game any bit of it at all, feel free to backseat. I don't care if you guys backseat game for this one, because I have a feeling I'll need help. So yeah, I'll probably be asking for help quite a bit. So I'm now realizing I don't have water here. So don't really hydrate. Don't have anything to hydrate with. I am just in that mood today, I guess. I was freaking out before a stream because I was like, do I have everything ready? Do I have everything ready? I don't think I have anything ready. So I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. Yeah. It has been quite an interesting weekend. Which also means today's the last stream before a subathon. I'm terrified of that. Hi, Cast. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I am trying to figure out if I can get this shirt not to constantly write up. I feel it might keep doing that because I keep having to constantly pull it down. Oh well. I am doing good. We're playing some Satisfactory today. I am getting that game going right now. I only slept for 4 hours. That's okay. I only slept for 5. You're also sleepy, Cam. I know Ren went to bed. Or should have gone to bed. Ren, did you go to bed? But yeah, all of you get sleep. Studying's boring. What are you studying for? Do you have exams coming up? Ren did not go to bed. Ren, go to bed. Ren was in here just now. Go to bed. I've heard of the game, but I don't know it well enough to help out. Sadly excited to experience with you, though. Hell yeah! It's a fun one. I definitely knows that it's a fun one. Permit test for a car. Got it. You will do great. I believe in you. Absolutely do. You'll do amazing. Honestly, like, driving tests, at least personally, weren't really all that hard for me. But mostly because I feel like I also just, like, drove a bit before I took the permit test. I don't know. You still obviously was Ren. Sleep. Sleep. You need sleep. Believe myself to but studying is so boring. Yeah. Yeah, Cass, I didn't study for mine either. I don't know, driving to me was more or less just intuitive. But I don't know. That was just a me thing, I think. Because, like, I know so many of my friends who were like, I need to study. And I know quite a few of my friends who also fail. That is just depending on the person, honestly. This is my sleeping voice. Was that meant to be said in this chat, or was that meant to be said in the VC chat you guys are in? Nevertheless, Rin, go to fuck to bed. I feel like this is every single time I start a stream is right when Rin's supposed to be going to bed. So every single stream I'm just like, Rin, sleep. Rin, sleep. Rin, go to fuck to sleep. And Rin almost never listens. I don't study and I pass except English. I hate English. English was such a fun class to me. That was my favorite class in high school. My senior year, we were able to choose either get and... Well, we didn't really get to choose. We basically, junior year, we got 1 free period, which means we had 1 less class than everybody else. And so we could just hang out and chill for that 1 class. And then my senior year, we got 2 free periods. But me being fucking nerds that I was, I went to my school board and I was like, hey, is it okay if I do not have one of my free periods and instead take an extra class? And they were like, well, I guess yes, but you'll have to take an elective. because you're not allowed to like take more than a certain amount of like main credits, you know? So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll do that. So what I did was my senior year, we had English as an elective. So you had to take English, but you only had to take one semester of English. And there were like fun classes. There was like poetry and prose and movement, there was writing for performance, creative writing, all of this shit. So I took hello Road Thrills, how's it going? So yeah, and I took poetry and prose and movement as one of my electives. And then I was like, am I allowed to take more than one English elective? And my school was like, well, it's an elective, we can't stop you. So what I did was, instead of taking one English elective for one semester of my senior year, I ended up going and taking 2 English electives per semester. So I ended up taking 4 English electives my senior year. So I took 4 English classes. It was awesome. I took poetry and prose movement, I took creative writing, I took writing for performance, which is my favorite class because I'm a theater kid. So I got to write scripts. So like the whole class was taught by students. We had like a teacher there, but basically what we did was we what was it called? We had a teacher who like didn't really do much except for make sure we would air, and then the rest of the class was taught by us. So each week we would get new roles assigned. So it was basically per like an episode. We had 4 episodes total per semester, and each episode we wrote for like 2 weeks. So it wasn't actually a week, it was 2 weeks that you got this role for. And so we had someone who was a director, someone who was writer, someone who was we technically all were actors, but someone who was like more like actual movement part of the acting, etc. So how it worked was we wrote, directed, performed, and completely communicated with the school on how to stage this show. So like if we needed a stage or like a place to rehearse or any of that, we would have to go and like do all of that. So we ended up going and doing all of that. We had 4 episodes that we performed in. We also had tech, so like all of the lights, sound, etc. was all us as well. So yeah, it was awesome. And we ended up writing the story was called Welcome to Quiet Mountain. Quiet Mountain is the name of our fictional town, and we all went to Quiet Mountain High, which was the high school there. I played an exchange student that like just came in. I was a very queer character. I was the only queer character in the show, which is like interesting. But it was awesome. It was so cool. I loved it. And then I did poetry and prose movement, which is basically you write poetry and then you do very interesting like movement dance, which is not something I've heard of before, but like I can't remember the exact name for it right now. But it is a type of dance movement where you and your partner never stop touching. So whether that's just fingers touching or you are back to back, like you go through the entire movement without ever leaving your partner's side, and it is the coolest thing ever. Besides those 2, I took creative writing, which sounds like what it is. We just basically wrote so much. It was also amazing. Like I love writing. I write a lot. I write a lot of fanfics now, but I used to actually write a lot. I'm currently also working on my autobiography because I have done too much shit in this world to just not write anything at this point. Also Satisfactory, it's frozen, so I'm gonna try and reload that. But yeah, and then I'm also working on my novel for the past 3 years now, which I am so excited because it's finally starting to take off. I'm like about 200 pages in, and I'm finally finishing up with the intro for the story. So that's nice. I like that. I'm enjoying that. But what exactly is not working? Let me know, guys, if you can still hear me. My entire computer needs to be frozen. This is great. Microsoft Windows is not responding. What? That's a new one. Like my entire computer's Microsoft system is not responding? It would be unfortunate if that's the case. Hi, Cotter. But yeah, so we did creative writing, and then the last class we took was a sci-fi class where we read a fuck ton of sci-fi books and then like did essays on them. It was awesome. I was enjoying my senior year so much. Along with all of this, I also decided that my senior year is a year to take both AP Chemistry and AP Statistics because I used to want to be a chemistry student. I did not want to be a chemistry student after I took AP Chemistry. No. I enjoyed chemistry, and then I enjoyed chemistry honors. I was a tutor for chemistry honors. And then I went into AP Chemistry, and I no longer wanted to pursue a career in that field whatsoever. So that was also an interesting part of my senior year. I don't know what to do. My entire computer's frozen. So if you guys can hear me, that's great. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Can someone let me know if I'm like still live? Don't know if I am. I am here? That's good. That's good to know. I'm tired. Anything I click, just not happening. Guys, I'm not sure how to fix this. This will be very interesting now. What is even happening? Anyone possibly could maybe Google for me what to do if my Microsoft Windows stops working and I can't click on anything? Because the only thing I can think of right now is I'll just have to fully restart my computer. And that might fix it. Because then I'll have to figure out how to stop stream. I can't click on anything and stream either. Do my hotkeys still work? They seem to. Yeah, they are. Cool. 1 second, guys. In that case, I will be right back. Let me stop the stream and restart it here in a second.